From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Mahomes now on first down. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Yellow. There's a blue lady. 0-15. Come on, D.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Attack.
Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike. What we got? Charlie? Mike, 53. 53.
Yellow. You gotta go right here. You gotta play.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here we go. Check 31. Check 31.
15.
53 to Mike. 53.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
On second down, Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Check 53. Mike. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Easy.
Let's go.
Mahomes now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Go. Double. Mike 51.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Malik Jackson. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
56.
This is Howard on second down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, they run with Howard. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Running with Howard. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, 58 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit in the same spot again.
Oh, pass interference, pass interference. Pass interference, pass interference. That's against the defense, exactly. Damn, that's pass interference. Get the fuck out of here. That nigga tackled that nigga before he even touched the ball. Oh.
And the guys throwing the ball, they like to
nah, that nigga was gone.
Can get these types of calls that go against the defense.
That nigga was gone. That nigga grabbed that nigga. That nigga was like, you ain't finna get this first down. Yeah.
Working from the gun, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flushed out right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady.
You want this?
On first down, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 44 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
If I just lost, he would have been past the damn line of scrimmage.
Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
You know what? You gotta watch your feet. You just gotta take your chances. When you run, you just take your damn chances. You know how it is. I'll get called for one in a minute.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Howard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run on first down. Howard. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter.
No, yeah, Florida is. Florida's 5, I think. 5 or 6.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Slam, slam, slam. It's 74. 50's the mic. Here we go.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
Got it!
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner and a 1,000-yard receiver, as is Kamara. So this is going to be fun to watch. I can't wait to see those guys do their thing, but there are plenty of other guys out there, too. If Zeke comes along, you got to take him. Melvin Gordon, if they both come to camp, we'll see how that works out. How about Todd Gurley and his health? Because, boy, when he touches the ball, great things usually happen.
And then wondering, someone like Le'Veon Bell took the year off, now a new offense, but if he starts going like he used to, he's obviously going to be a good one.
Fresh legs is what you're counting on with Le'Veon Bell, and a fresh start in New York with the Jets. And if you're looking for an exciting rookie, remember this. Kyler Murray's going to get the ball from the first snap, and they're going to leave him in there throughout. And as long as he stays healthy, he's going to pitch it around the park a bunch. Don't be surprised if he gets a little love, too.
23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Right on these two. Let's go, Lane.
Mike 53. Here we go. Kill.
Collect.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. It's out time. It's out time. Tight dog.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Attack.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Oh, good one. He stopped it. He held him up. Watch right there. He held him up.
Guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know.
Y'all look. He pushed his arm back. Yeah, he like, get your ass back, nigga.
Inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against this secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner, Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety. Good luck trying to get open against those 4. What a matchup that would have been. But it was a terrific night for those gentlemen. Congratulations. And, of course, Ed Reed's bust will go down in history because they got the hair exactly right. and Ed had a ball up there in his Hall of Fame speech.
And remember, next year they're going to celebrate the centennial year of the NFL with a special class of 20. So get ready for those speeches.
I wonder if they'll do it like Johnny Robinson this year, who actually submitted a video instead of going up to the podium. And his speech was about 5 minutes long.
Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit.
Man, I went and got that. I had to went to go. I got that Giga Blast shit. That Giga Blast. Cox Cable got Giga Blast.
An incomplete pass on their last play, and that means they'll need to come up with
they done talk my ass into doing the shit. It's supposed to give you the highest ass internet ever.
And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they
I say shit. I'm gonna see how fast it is. I got to download something.
Here's Hill on the return. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And
see, that's what I was beginning to think. I'm like, man, they ain't charging me no more. My bill ain't gonna change, but I like, okay.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception.
Man, it's supposed to be.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got
can't find anywhere to go.
After something.
They come up on second and long.
Shit, I'll get rid of the 14. Shit, I'm already paying $281. Shit.
Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, good one.
And now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Mm-hmm.
They run with Howard. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing his Wentz. Aguilar has it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Wentz going to throw.
Houston.
They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout
Houston's missing their defensive back. You know, remember that Houston got a no. They had two missing. They corners is kind of weak, and you know, this their first the head coach is his first year, so. But to make the story so good, the quarterback from Houston in high school, he beat Jalen Hurts in the championship. Both of them, he beat them 71-21.
This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, as the first half is winding down, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough. Try to punch it in with Howard, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9.
You thought that was a touchdown?
Play here in the half, so they will go for it.
You thought that was a touchdown?
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down.
This motherfucker just fucked you over because they announced the touchdown. Then I just typed it. I'm typing it so that we gonna get to hear it. Yeah, man, he beat him 71-21.
7-7 our score. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
He down there from, by Houston, down there that way.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah. Yep. No, that motherfucker's bad. That nigga down there is bad. He cold. Yeah, well, we know this. We got a weak-ass defense. Shit.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to see.
Give it here!
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, we got a second. We remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off in Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool of $190K. Tune in and watch it. Twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, August 30th and 31st, and then 10:30 a.m. Eastern on September 1st to see if Skimbo can go back to back to back as a Madden Classic champion. Dancing to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Delta. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Hey, watch that.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill.
And
he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Mills.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
I'm like, shit, fuck it, throw it farther.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the...
What the fuck? All right. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, I can't do it because I'm broadcasting the game. No, that ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
First down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Howard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Hey, turn the air conditioner on.
Success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Successful toss play to the right there. It's interesting. Teams seem to run the toss a lot more to the right than to the left.
It's usually a little more natural. Right-handed quarterback, typically your power side running the ball is to the right side with your guard and your tackle. In college football, they used to call it student body right because you had everyone on that side, including a fullback leading. In the pros, they don't call it that, but it's still the same result.
Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down, it's Howard. And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Any team that successfully runs a toss play cannot do it with an offensive line that can't move. You've got to have mobile players, especially those tackles, who can move laterally and seal the edge in order for the back to get upfield.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They'll run with Sanders, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Wentz.
Nope.
Got him in.
Oh, God dang it.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Hell no.
Fairly short kick.
Yeah, it wasn't that good to me. It was stupid.
And he'll take this.
I'm just ready for him. He's going to fight King Kong the next one. So hell,
up to the 27-yard line.
Ma, you gonna laugh at that shit, so. I know. Yeah. No, don't buy that shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail
don't buy that shit.
One-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Come on, boy. Yellow. Don't be scared over there.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Fletcher Cox giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anderson Aho. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Let's get this.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st down, it's Howard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go with Howard again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is
sound
complete.
like that nigga.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
He raced his ass.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brandon Graham picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14
Tyreek Hill. That's number one. Yeah. Who the hell if he wasn't? Watkins wasn't.
To kick it away.
Well,
this fielded a few yards into the end zone.
The nigga that got the most catches.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have three timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your
Oh,
offensive
my
unit.
God.
You tell them, here's the situation. They got all their timeouts. So we are
nigga, you know that was a pass interference.
We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Howard. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. On the toss play, Howard. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll kick it away for the second time. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now this throw caught left side. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 68 yards, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
God damn, missed it. Oh, shit. Oh!
We are tied here in the fourth quarter.
God dang. Shit.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score.
You like a motherfucker because damn joystick is
fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring
watch
it
these
out
motherfuckers. Watch these motherfuckers get a penalty. Watch these motherfuckers do something stupid. Watch them. That's these motherfuckers.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel
the Red Sea parts.
Let him go, let him go, let him go.
Goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, an 80-yard touchdown. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Back to throw. Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Got it! God dang! Damn!
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the rest of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was